Hey everybody, Prepreneurs 1 here. Today is January 10th. It is Monday, 2022. Just a reminder, I will be doing a live stream tonight for my hardcore preppers that are members. And if you would like to join us on that, you go to my main page, Prepreneurs 1, obviously here on YouTube. You will see the join button and you can join that way. We will be starting that at 8 o'clock tonight. So if you have to be a hardcore prepper to be able to join that live stream. So if you are interested, please join. If not, then I will still be doing my normal live streams as I do. And so I will see you all, on the next one, and that would be on Wednesday. Alright, you can see it is snowing here. I think we're only supposed to get like a couple of inches is what they're saying for us here. Certain parts of the state, like Buffalo, is supposed to get hammered pretty good. Up in Oswego, in that area, they always get it way worse. They could be looking at like 2 foot of snow. So, the cold weather is here. I think today's high, they said it's going to be 19, something like that. I think it's about 18 degrees right now. And thank goodness at the moment we do not have a breeze going, so that's a good thing. You can see the trees are pretty still. So it's not as bad as you would think, being 18 degrees when there's no wind. Now when the wind is blowing, and obviously then that is much, much worse. Not a whole lot of fun. So anyway, alright, so I want to get into the topic of this video is, are we headed for an economic collapse? And the honest answer is, if something doesn't change in soon, and if they don't stop continuing to do what they're doing, I believe that we are. Obviously that's just my opinion, but what is happening right now is not sustainable. It's just not sustainable. We can't keep taking care of everybody. We can't continue to take thousands and thousands of new people in daily into this country and be able to support everybody and, give them housing and give them food and, free medical and free dental and all this type of stuff. That's just not realistic. At some point, something has to give. The entitlements have to stop at some point. People need to take personal responsibility, I go back to when I had, when I was with my ex-wife, and then, she had Joshua when we got together, and, then we had the twins, and when she was pregnant with the twins, we knew that that was it. Affordability-wise, 3 kids, that's it. I mean, I know some people want to have a whole, oh sure, now the wind's going to start picking up. Of course it is. Some people have a whole patload of kids, and I don't know how they do it, to be honest with you, not financially. I do not know how they do it. It's a very, very difficult thing to do. But, being responsible, we said, well, this is what we can afford, so that's when we stopped. We're not planning, she ended up having her tubes tied because she had a C-section with, with having the twins. But people need to, take that personal responsibility and not depend on, well, the government will take care of me, they'll take care of all of my children. That's not how it works. It shouldn't work. And I know that is how it works right now, but at some point something has to give. We cannot continue to do what we're doing. We're devaluing the dollar. You keep printing more and more money. All these stimulus packages that they're passing all the time, where's that money coming from? You can only make so much money, and you devalue the dollar, and you have issues with that down the road and long term. There's going to be issues. So will there be a financial collapse? It would not shock me in any way, shape, or form. And almost it's as though they want that to happen. They want that to happen. Look what happened with Venezuela, folks. Venezuela was a very, very rich country. And then you had the communists took over, and they voted communism in. So it's not like it was, they voted that in, and look what that country's turned into because of that situation. We are headed in that exact same direction. unless something changes, unless something is done about it. It needs to stop. We need to stop. You know, we can't. There's that old saying my ex-wife used to say all the time, from the show Baywatch. She used to say to me, Ed, she goes, you can't save, or she used to say, you can't save Maul Hasselhoff, you know, because you can't. You can't save everybody. You can do the best that you can, but there's no way you're saving everybody. And when you have people that constantly have their hand out and do nothing to better their situation, whose fault is that? Realistically, whose fault is that? The government gives, and they just take. And so if you allow that to continue to happen, that becomes the expectation. People go, well, I expect that this is how it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to get this money and all this type of stuff. So, you know, that's not the way it should be. The work ethic in this country has absolutely gone down the toilet. People think they should be paid exorbitant amounts of money and put no effort into, you know, the what it takes to earn that money. You know, so it just, I definitely see something happening as far as a collapse goes. Sad but true. I definitely think that we are on the road to that. And I don't think it's going to be all that long. We cannot continue to rack up trillions and trillions of dollars of debt. The way that we are headed right now is just, it's a recipe for disaster. Absolute disaster. The world is based on, you know, the world currency is based on the U.S. dollar right now. What happens next? We're going to be on China's, you know? I don't know. I don't know, but if they continue to do what they're doing, and, you know, like I said, something has to give. There's going to have to be a change. But, you know, if it collapses, then what are you going to do? You know? Are you ready for that? You know, have you hedged your bets? Where's that money going to come from then? You know, what is going to be, you know, if the dollar is worthless, you know, what are you going to do? How are you going to continue to go on and survive and stuff like that? I want to hear your guys' feedback. I want to hear, do you believe that we are headed for that economic collapse, amongst other things? I mean, there's many other things that also can happen before we would hit an economic collapse, but I think we are headed in that direction very, very strongly. And unless, like I said, again, something changes, I think we're in for a world of hurt a lot sooner than people think, unfortunately. So, again, I would like to hear your feedback on that. I would like to hear what you guys have to say, you know, along that lines. This is actually kind of pretty, looking at this, guys, to be honest with you. And it's weird because if you look up over here, it's kind of clear, but it's snowing, if that makes any sense. Just bizarre. It's New York. What do you want? So, anyway, real quickly, I want to remind you about my website, Prepreneurs1.com. We have the Prepreneurs 1 community there, which is a resource that we have set up for you guys to connect with like-minded people. It is free to join. You do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. Also, once you're registered and you go in, check out the message boards, check out people in your state or in your country to try to connect with like-minded people in your area. Again, it's a resource that we set up for you guys, totally free. It's there for you, okay? Also, on my website, we have the Forefathers, which is the CBD and hemp store. So again, if you go to my website, Prepreneurs1.com, you will see the logo for Forefathers. If you click on that, it will take you to their website. Once you are there on their website, if you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase, when you check out, make sure you use the discount code Prepreneurs1. If you do that, you will save yourself 15% on your purchase. So definitely a good thing to do, definitely a good thing to take advantage of. Also on my website, we have the Legacy freeze-dried foods. Again, that is, if you go to Prepreneurs1.com, you click on store, it will drop down and you will see Legacy. Click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. What we have available is there. 25-year shelf life, GMO free, gluten options are available as well. Also, it is the largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies. It is also vegetarian, but there are beef and chicken options that can be purchased separately. Freeze-dried food is a really good thing to have in your long-term food storage, so I highly recommend that you have that. Again, if you want to go with any other company that you like better, go ahead. As long as you're doing it, that's all I care about, that you're diversifying what you do, okay? But I'm just letting you know that we have, you know, the legacy available on my website. So anyway, guys, I am probably going to jump off of here because it is definitely cold outside. Not my favorite thing. Next video that I'll do that'll go up later today, I'll probably be doing a fireside chat, just so you know. But I thought I would come out and I would show you this and show you the snow and all that fun stuff. But I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope your week is starting out well. And again, I will see all my hardcore preppers tonight at 8 o'clock for that private live stream for hardcore members only. All right. Remember, guys, we are in this together. We are one race called the human race. I think that that's really important, and I think people need to remember that. I got to make sure I lock this. People need to remember that. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right. I was going to, with the truck, remember I was telling you I was having issues with the lights and everything. Since I started locking the truck up, and that's why I just locked it now, I haven't had an issue with the lights again. So because I live in the country, I just wasn't locking the truck because I didn't need to. I don't need to lock it out here. But because those stupid lights were going off nonstop all the time, once I started locking the truck up, never happened again. How bizarre is that, right? All right, folks, I hope you guys are doing great. I will see you all later. Have a great day. Prepreneurs 1, out for now.